But make no mistake, kindness is not weakness or lack of ambition. According to McKinsey's Women in the Workplace 2023 report, women are more ambitious than ever, with the number of women wanting to get promoted growing 10% over the past 4 years. And this new approach to leadership is benefiting everyone, including the bottom line. Take note of some of the women blazing new trails and the unwritten rules they've developed along the way that completely redefine leadership. Lead with empathy. One of the best ways to drive motivation and loyalty on teams is to connect with them on a human level. As a leader, you want people at their best, and to be at their best, they need to take care of themselves. Completely separating home life from work life is sometimes not possible, and it's crucial to take that into account as a manager. We're all people at the end of the day, and everybody has rough days, shares Jax Wyatt, Head of Digital Marketing and Social Commerce, Samsung. I've told my team, if you had your heart broken, that's no different than having your arm broken. Take a day off, take time off, take care of yourself, and come back refreshed. Acknowledge what you don't know. It's okay to not know. In fact, SXM Media is seeing that one of the trending qualities of the best leaders is the ability to recognize your weaknesses and hire a strong team around you that fills in those gaps. When I first started at Color, I didn't know what I didn't know. I did not approach any situation like I had it together or I knew, explains Tiffany R. Warren, EVP, Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer, Sony Music Group. In fact, 80% of the time I didn't know what I was doing. I would sit with my more experienced colleagues and just listen and soak in all the information I could. Be okay with mistakes. Failures can actually be the biggest learnings if approached properly. And although it can feel as if people are working under a microscope, not everything has to be perfect. It often comes down to how you handle the mistake that really matters. I think a lot of it is just being your authentic self and being vulnerable. It makes you more approachable as a leader, says Hilary Batzel, Senior Director, Global Media, Microsoft. I don't think I learned that personally until later on in my life, where I just thought everything had to be perfect. Especially as a female in the industry, you feel like you have to show up on point all the time. And the fact of the matter is, we're human, and we sometimes make some mistakes, and we learn from those mistakes. And I really think I grew as a leader by embracing that, and being more vulnerable to my team, and showing them that, yeah, I have my own fallacies too. There's a new cigar room in town and it's the community of female leaders. There are powerful networks growing, and women are rallying around each other like never before. It's crucial for those with a seat at the table to pull up others and get them into the room. I think that one of the biggest influences for me has actually been working with women that I really admire and love and respect, shares Obi Evans, Chief Growth Officer, Dentsu Creative U.S. We have different rules, but we can still play the game the way that a man would, but in our own terms, and advance just as quickly as a result. Traditional leadership roles have always been geared toward men. Get big, be tough, and be the strongest one in the room. But women take a different approach, putting egos aside, really listening to what others have to say, and connecting with their environment and the people around them, proven characteristics that come from strong female leaders. Women have been breaking down barriers and bending the rules to prove that they don't need a man's mentality to be just as successful. Women are revolutionizing how things are done. In their homes, as a part of society, and in the boardroom, women are kicking ass and taking names. Make sure your ad dollars are in the right place. Support female-run businesses and podcasts. Find empathy in your relationships and light the torch for the next generation of female leaders.